Well, I am here with Lori Hogan. She is the co-founder of Homestead Senior Care. Lori, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Andy, for inviting me. I'm honored to be here.
So we did a really nice article on you as a game changer in our December issue.
Thank you.
And what an amazing kind of journey you and your husband, Paul, have been on with Homestead Senior Care. So just tell me, first of all, tell me about that and about the growth.
Well, thank you. We started Homestead Senior Care in 1994, and it was basically out of the need for his grandmother, Grandma Manhart. She lived down the street from his mother's home. She was 89 years old. The family started to notice that she was starting to fail. She couldn't get out of her chair any longer. She was so weak, wasn't eating properly. The family gathered together and they decided one of two things. They decided that she wasn't going to go to a nursing home and that they would move her up to Catherine's home, which was just up the street, still where everything was familiar. And so they had a lot of family to help pitch in and help Grandma Manhart stay at home. Some of them would help fix meals for her and sit and visit with her so that she was eating more and gaining more strength. There were other grandkids that would actually come over and go for a walk with her. And she started to gain more and more strength all the time. Okay. And what we thought was just going to be 1 year of life, it ended up being 11 more years that
Oh my
she
goodness.
lived. And just family coming together and helping. And now I know that not everybody has 12 kids, 50 grandkids, and 51 great-grandkids to help out. And so then we started wondering, well, what do other families do? So Paul and I decided, with the experience from his family and our families together, let's help other families who don't have family nearby or have any children at all to help out like our family did. So we decided if it would work in Omaha, Nebraska, this business, why wouldn't it work anywhere else in the world? And so we decided that we would start Homestead, where we had support from our families. My mother was a caregiver, Paul's mother was a caregiver. You always rely on family when you first start a business. His brother became a franchise owner, my uncle was a franchise owner, and it started from there and it began to grow. And with lots of training and trial and error and what have you, we now have 1,200 franchises in 14 countries. And that has just been such an amazing time for us, very rewarding, meeting all of these people that we never would have met before if we wouldn't have started Homestead Senior Care.
And it was about 20 years ago?
25 years
25.
ago. Yeah, almost 26 now. Yeah. So we experienced really rapid growth. And part of that is, of course, the amazing people that you have and hire, people who are much smarter than we are, Andy, but also caregivers that are so compassionate and loving, and how they have made such a difference in seniors' lives by building those relationships and building that trust so that they can help them in so many different ways to remain at home and independent as possible. Yeah,
which is so important. What is the biggest challenge that you see facing seniors today?
There's a lot of challenges facing seniors, but one that we see most of is loneliness and isolation. And I really believe that our caregivers can really help to minimize that by what they do in the home for them and how they build those family relationships and how we have been told that you are answered to prayer. This is exactly what our family needed, the extra help. We can provide help, but we need some more support at home because maybe the mom's working and there's children and yet they're caring for the mother or father. So that's really wonderful that we have that support system with our caregivers that can help with that isolation, get them out and about to their doctor's appointments, help them around the home, take them for walks like we did Grandma Manhart, and having that support system. Also, another thing that's really popular now and is going to be introduced more and more into the home is technology. And right now we have a GrandPad that we use in the home that helps connect families. It's almost like a Facebook, but just very private. And so now Grandma can see the grandkids, and as they post pictures to the GrandPad, and they can play games on it. They can play their popular music that was great back in the 50s and 40s when they were growing up. And it also is something that just helps to open up their world. Yeah. You know, one of our clients said, I used to have a home, and now I'm opened up to the world, and that's really exciting. So our caregivers have introduced that to them into the home to help with that isolation and loneliness.
Yeah. And that is for sure something you did not even see 25 years ago, because that was just not even...
It wasn't around back then.
Yeah,
So we are so thankful that technology, and trying to keep up with technology, but more and more you're going to see technology in the home helping seniors.
Yeah. So that kind of answers a little bit of this next question is additional resources and programs that Home Instead provides for families.
And that's important. We all want family caregivers to know that they are not alone.
Yeah.
And that there are resources for them. We at Home Instead have online resources that are free to the public, free to those family caregivers. Caregiverstress.com, go there. Has so much information, even has videos on there that are so helpful. My daughter even has a segment on there that she is talking about Alzheimer's disease, what it is, how to help with the issues with that.
Yeah.
Also, we have helpforalzheimersfamilies.com.
Okay.
Alzheimer's disease is growing, and especially as seniors are aging, if you're 80 plus years old, there's a big chance that you might have Alzheimer's or a loved one. And so there's great information on that site, so go to that. We also have a website now that is new to us. It's readytocare.com. And what that is we are trying to engage everyone in being aware of seniors and having the love and compassion for seniors. And so you get a care mission on your phone. And that care mission,
I like that.
I know, weekly.
Yeah.
Even young people can do this. Say hello to a senior is the first one. The second one might be hold a door open for a senior. And the third one might be have lunch with a senior. It's all about bringing awareness to seniors and helping to care for them, treat them with love and compassion.
So how do I find that?
That is readytocare.com.
Okay.
So just go on there and help us out. We're trying to spread the love to our seniors everywhere. It's going to take all of us, Andy, because there is going to be 80 million seniors in the year 2030. And that's not too far off.
That isn't too far off. I mean, that's now it's a little less than a decade because we're already in the 2020.
Exactly.
So let's talk a little bit about, because we're getting close to running out of time. I want to talk about what Home Instead is doing locally, because I know you guys are so involved in the community in so many different ways and so many different charities, but the organization itself, what are you doing locally?
Okay. You know, with the influx of seniors, there are a lot of seniors that aren't able to have assisted care in the home. So what do they do? Underserved seniors. 1 out of 7 seniors is in the poverty level in the United States.
It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
And so Home Instead wanted to do something about that, so we formed the Home Instead Senior Care Foundation. And really, what's a disparity is that less than 2% of the nation's largest grant makers, that money goes to senior-related causes, only less than 2%.
Yeah.
And that is a real disparity and an imbalance that we are trying to correct. So we are doing a $1 million match to help raise awareness and funds and support for seniors and to pay it forward for those seniors who need assistance. And then also, we help to be the lead donor of the Home Instead Center for Successful Aging down on 38th and Leavenworth, which houses all of the geriatric doctors from medicine to PT to full body wellness. And it's easy for seniors to enter into that building and receive that care. Dr. Potter's team is just phenomenal over there. On a more national level, we do Be a Santa to a Senior, where the community can get involved in getting a gift for a senior and providing that gift to someone who is less fortunate at Christmas time. We all like receiving gifts, and so do seniors. So that is a national program that we do as well. Also, we are connected internationally with, or nationally with the Hilarity for Charity. That's kind of a fun event that we're involved in. And that is Seth Rogen and his wife, Lauren Rogen Miller, who is, her mother had early onset Alzheimer's. And they wanted to bring awareness and funds to help those families who are dealing with Alzheimer's disease. So there's grant monies. Until there's a cure for Alzheimer's, there's care. So they wanted to partner with us to provide that care for their grant recipients. So
Yeah.
that was really exciting.
Yeah.
And then also on the international level, we have a seat at the table in a conversation with the World Economic Forum.
Okay.
My husband sits on that, as well as Jeff Huber, our CEO. Also, we are at the World Dementia Council level, the G100, the Silver Economy Forum, Us Against Alzheimer's Disease,
Yeah.
the Alzheimer's Association. There's so many different levels that we are trying to change the face of aging,
Sure.
trying to help advocate for seniors.
Yeah. I could sit here and talk to you for hours, potentially.
We would have a good time doing that.
Yes, and we need to do that. But so just in the short, and would love to have you back on the show again and talk about, as we can maybe get into the fall and the holidays, you touched on some holiday stuff. But so how can people find out more information?
They can find out more information by going to our website, homeinstead.com. There's so much information underneath there. If you are caring for a loved one, you have someone with Alzheimer's disease, please give us a call, look us up, get that information. Lots of free information to help you be the best family caregiver that you can be.
Yeah. Lori, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, and God bless you for all that you do in our community too, Andy. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. And we will be right back.